I hope you got your hair fixed there, bud.
It's a little jacked up.
I mean, listen, it started life a little jacked up, so.
Yeah.
All right, let me make sure we're on here. It takes a minute for it to push through, so
I
sometimes it
hope
can
you know what episode we're on, because I sure don't.
63, maybe ish, something like that.
I can't wait till we got to plan something big for the 100th episode special.
I mean, that's a long time from now, but that's next year.
Yeah, I know, but still, we got to do something big.
Ish. Okay, yeah, we are live. Getting a
We
few
live,
people,
baby. We live.
up in here. Oh man, we'll let a few more people join in before we get carried away here. But all right, this is episode. You'd think I would have waited till I knew for sure what it was. This is episode 63 of the Pit Chatter podcast here on Pit Chatter Media.
I just broke the handle off of Daryl's chair.
Jesus,
I don't.
he's used to you tearing stuff up. So,
Sorry.
all right. Don't tear up anything else. Okay.
I think I fixed it.
All right, episode 63, Pit Chatter podcast. Tonight's episode, as has been the whole time we've been live, presented by Yoder's Custom Meat Processing. And you know what they say, Noah?
Can't beat that meat.
Oh, Lord. I mean, I know that's your and Terry's favorite thing. So,
Terry messed it up the first time he said it. I was very disappointed.
well,
He's got it down now, though.
yeah. This guy right here, I mean, he can't even make it through a race, and he's over here talking crap about us. He's impressed that it lasted 63 episodes. That'd be Caleb Hall. He can't even last, 20 laps twice in a night. So
that's harsh.
I mean, whatever. Anyways, so what? You were at Franklin County Saturday. Since the last show, what's been going on?
I mean, it was a fun night, interesting night, to say the least.
Yeah.
Mini stocks still very disappointed in them. We still have gone. We
They're
still
getting
haven't
worse.
gotten a single race with more than half the field finishing.
They're getting worse. Okay. I mean, Doodle wins again
significantly.
Golf clap. I mean, holy crap. But Shane Hodges finished second, but nobody else.
Barely. Really, we had 1.5 cars finishing because Shane Hodges' car was
Wow.
I mean,
terrible.
I don't know what they got to do.
It's that division's like that sometimes. The way that the rules have gone in that division. They're they're not really built for that, for what they do. Those motors are not designed to take the abuse that they take. So.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You gotta, before we get any further here, what's up with the name here?
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. See, you don't know who that is, but the real ones here know who Doug Dimmadome is.
Yeah, well, I'm not real, so I'm fake. So, Christina Maggard wants to know who's on the wall behind you, Noah.
Richard Petty.
I mean, if you fix the lighting in there, Christina, we could actually see that. So.
Yeah, it's got a glare. It's an autograph Richard Petty too.
Yeah.
200th great national victory. Which that might have, what they say about one of his wins there, but
Jacob Gerald, he says, and he could have, sent me a message and asked me this, but Jacob, he says, "Hey Langley, if I order something off of Race 22, how long does it take to get to me? It depends. It depends on if I have it in stock. It depends on, there's some variables there. Usually, 10 to 14 days, but it could be 3 days. It could be 21 days, but typically, that's what it is. So
he came and saw us down there.
Yeah.
He was hanging out in the
pits. He enjoys old Franklin County. So,
Everybody
All
does.
right, so take us through the rest of the races. I mean, I don't, we'll go. Let's go with the late models. Tell us about the late models down there.
Late models. Let's see. Would you Jimmy and Kyle battling it out for about 20 laps, and then I don't know what happened to Jimmy. He blew a
Yeah,
tire or did something, blew up. I don't know.
he broke
He's had
something.
bad luck in the late models this year.
Yeah, he has for sure.
And then after that,
Um,
it was pretty much over. Drew Bond, poor guy, he was having a terrible night.
yeah. Well, a
I
lot
mean,
of
I
good
went over and
ones.
tried to talk to him after the race. It looked like somebody had shot his dog.
Well, he probably shot his cat. You remember his cat made an appearance on pit
Oh
road.
yeah, somebody shot his cat. It was bad.
Christina Maggard letting us know it was the hub that broke on Jimmy Mullen's car there. So, um, I'm gonna assume nothing else in late models. Richard Caldwell was there. I seen. I don't think he finished second or something.
Yeah, he got second. He was happy to be back.
Yeah, it had been a while since he'd raced there. I believe
I think he said 10 years since he had last been back here.
10 years. It's probably been longer than that because he never raced with me that I know of. So, and I was there 10 years ago. So, um, Super Streets got a new winner.
Yeah, old Taylor Ransom finally got it done. He been putting that thing on the pole about every damn week,
Yeah,
but never could get a win. But I don't know what Jimmy was just having a real off night there. He was cruising in the back. He said it's because the tires had 4 races on them, but yeah, he cruised out. Nobody really had nothing for him. Got his first Super Street win. He was a little emotional about it too.
yeah. That's good. It's been a while since he's won anything. I think his last win was in a street stock there, probably 2010 ish, maybe 2011, somewhere in that neighborhood, in one of Kenny Lane's races, I believe. So it's been a while.
Yeah, it was good to see. He was happy as hell. He did the old Kyle Dudley special and beer funneled a Coors Light in Victory Lane over here.
Yeah, yeah. I read on the Callaway Facebook page that y'all are teaching kids how to funnel beers. And
Yeah, cursing and you know,
now you got two. Now you got two of them, and you got guys running over kids. Driving in and everything else.
yeah, all that. Just a terrible place overall.
Lord have mercy. Um, Legends cars. Gary Smith getting another victory there.
Yeah, Gary. Then it was Levi Smothers and Justin Landis. Yeah, that was the only 3 cars we had. I got, like we were saying before, I don't know what the hell is up with the Legends. Sometimes there's 50, 15 of them. Sometimes there's 3, but
I was getting ready to say 50. I've never seen that before.
no, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Before we go any further, John Morton, former Crown Vic and IndyCar guy and Stock 4 racer there, racing, I think, Orange County right now or Caraway with a limited late model or Charger, whatever it is. He's asking, what is a Super Street? Noah, can you tell us what a Super Street is?
Super Street basically is like an outlaw late model. You can do pretty much whatever. There's only a couple rules. You got the 8-inch, what are they? Comanche tires? Is that what they're called?
Yep, that's what they're called. Yep.
Then they got like a ride height rule. There's only like 4 or 5 rules.
You did a better job describing that than I thought you were going to. It's basically, a late model division with not a whole lot of rules, and on an 8-inch tire that keeps them, super competitive. Um, even so competitive that Jimmy Mullins finished third this week. So
Yeah, I don't think I've ever interviewed him that far back before.
yeah, for sure. What else? Okay, stock 4. Tell us about all that.
Well, yeah, I just want to start this off with qualifying, saying that, especially somebody, you're going to say his name because I don't want to hear it from all these haters. Uh, is a certain somebody laid down a very suspiciously fast
Suspicious.
qualifying time
Yeah,
that, in my opinion, you do not achieve without cheating like hell. Just my opinion.
you're 1,000% correct. 1,000%. It is impossible to get to where they've got. Period. Without cheating.
I've heard the argument that, oh, there was a ton of rubber on the track, the smart
Mm,
mods, this and that. Sure, the track was a little bit faster than usual,
Yeah.
but like a tenth,
I mean,
not half a second, 4 tenths.
yeah. I mean, did Kyle Dudley turn a 12:50 in qualifying?
I don't know what he turned in
I mean,
qualifying. I mean,
that's about the equivalent. And no, he did not turn a 12:50. Just for the record, he couldn't get there.
yeah, no.
Um,
I mean, it was a little bit faster, but it wasn't no 17:089 fast.
Christina wants to know who you're talking about.
I told you, you got to say it.
I don't.
I
I
don't
don't.
want to hear.
I don't
I
know.
don't want to hear Josh Phillips' mouth at the next race.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Okay, Mr.
What
Wesley
happened?
Givens,
There you go.
locally hated. What does the sticker say? Oh, that's all I know. Locally hated. Yeah,
No.
but then he proceeded. Lauren put a bounty on him, and
Yeah.
but made the stipulation that he could win the bounty money if he started from the back and won both races.
Yeah.
And anybody that's been down there in past years, if you're in a Cavalier, you're in the back, and it's a decent field, which it was. I think it was like 10 cars or something like that. And there's Cavaliers up front. You're not winning that race.
Yeah.
You're never going to catch them.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Givens caught them in approximately 5 laps, I think. And yeah, just took off, and that race was over. Fueled
Dave
by
wanted you
haters.
finishing your quote there about local.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably what Wes is putting on his car right now. But yeah,
I mean, yeah. I mean, he fits the mold. He would be one of the guys that would put that on their car. So
yeah, and that's what he says every time we say something to him about him getting suspiciously fast. That you're mad. You're a bunch of haters because I work on my car. Yeah, you working on it. You working on it like hell.
Yeah.
And then 12 cars. There you go.
Yeah.
It was a decent field. Then the second race, he almost killed a child. In the first lap. He was getting a little impatient there. I saw it coming.
No.
Yeah, obviously he started in the back again, and he was boxed in going into one, and I knew it wasn't good. Now, did I think it was going to be that bad? Which the severity of it may or may not be his fault, but the beginning was just him being over eager. I mean,
Jaden Austin would like to, beg to differ with you on the, winning from the back.
I know he's got
I
to
disagree,
defend.
Noah. I did it in the 81 several times. It's definitely possible to win the race starting in the rear. It's definitely possible to win starting in the rear, but let's be clear. Ain't nobody doing what he just did the other night or running the times that he ran the other night.
I'm pretty sure.
Illegal.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The first race went caution free. If you're starting in the back of a 12-car field in the same car, what's supposed to be the same car as what's in the front, it's physically impossible.
Yeah. Peyton Ramsey said, take a car that weighs 300 pounds, 300 more pounds in the stock Ford division. How much of a disadvantage is that? It's not. Unless it's all on the right side, it's not a disadvantage at all.
I don't even know what he's referring to there.
I'm not 100% sure either, but Tony Hausman, one year, he was winning every race. We just kept adding weight to him. His car just kept getting heavier. He was, I'm going to say 500 or 600 pounds heavier than everybody else and just kept winning. The weight mattered not at all. Didn't even slow his times down,
It just the how quickly he ran down those cars in the front. That, let's be honest, those cars are a little suspiciously fast too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And when he's running them down in 6 laps out of a 12-car field, that's unbelievable, man.
Listen, you give him another week or two, he's going to be running Outlaw 4 times. Okay.
Yeah, he should be running Outlaw 4 times in Outlaw 4, in my opinion.
TJ Smith coming to his defense. He said Wes is just fast.
Oh yeah, he's just fast.
He's stock. TJ's told me that before. He told me.
I don't know if the damn Jason Garwood could turn a 17 flat on street tires. I mean that I'm exaggerating, obviously, for effect, but that's fast as hell. And I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't like to gripe and complain about dudes being fast, but when it becomes such an issue like that,
Your your old lady Jordan, she says Wesley Givens is number one.
yeah, unfortunately, Jordan is the president, CEO, and owner of the Wesley Givens fan club.
Oh Lord,
She
yeah.
defends everything he does.
Well, that's okay.
He
So
could
listen, somebody's got to defend him. Her
he
and
could
Jaden
kick a dog, and she'd be like, "Well, that dog was looking at him weird."
Run over Drew's cat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus, man.
I don't know, but a real bad wreck in that second one. I feel bad for Litton Jr. and Litton Senior. They both about almost destroyed their cars on that one.
Oh God, you mentioned Josh Phillips, and here he is. This is Noah.
See, Langley made the joke one time, like 4 months ago.
Oh man.
Quit giving them my parts. We ain't got no parts. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're an outlaw now, buddy. All them cheater parts that
Listen,
y'all.
so is he. So is he. He just hasn't moved into the division. Oh man. Robbie Young said, "I know how to fix the question. Put another driver in his car. See how much of a difference it really is when it comes to Wes's car."
Well, it's kind of hard to do when every other Cavalier there is also his car.
Yeah, but they're not all the same. Let's just be clear.
No, not at all.
You can see that.
It's never been more obvious than on Saturday night.
John Campbell says that Wes Givens reminds him of the Philpotts that dominated at Oak Level years ago. I mean, you're not wrong. Noah was not even born when it happened, but you know, I know the guys that you're talking about. You're not wrong about that. So, Jesus, lost my train of thought there. You left out one division.
Who the hell are you out?
You left out old Josh Hinchee getting whipped up on again. That's what you left out.
It was a close race.
Oh, it was. Listen, Jason Garwood's got it figured out, buddy. I mean, he is just as fast as he needs to be and stays exactly far enough ahead to make it look good.
Yeah, 1/10 faster than
1/10.
Did you see? Did you see his new catchphrase?
No.
Well, apparently it was something I forgot I even said. He showed it to me in Victory Lane just to add salt to the wound. But
Yeah.
Josh told me he had a present for me, and I looked, and he's got a sticker right above his passenger door. It says "Never heard of her," and they've done got T-shirts made up and everything. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I had forgot I even said that.
Yeah. You've said a lot of things thinking that that was going to work out. So
It usually does.
that dude though, I mean Jason Garwood, he's about like Wes and Kyle Dudley and Jimmy Mullins and Super Street. It's damn near impossible to beat the guy.
Yeah, I mean he's been doing it a lot longer. This is our first time dipping into the old, anything higher than stock four world. So it'll be quite some time before we are to his level.
Yeah. Well, listen, here's what you do. Okay. He's only a tenth faster, so you just pick up 2/10 and you win, right?
Yeah, sure. I have a feeling that by the end of this year, both Josh and him are going to be running 13-second laps.
I mean, I don't think it'll get that far, but
No, I mean, but yeah, he's gonna. I think both of them are gonna keep getting faster and faster, and I don't know what we can do. All we can do is try. I mean, he just burns the 20 car up on restarts.
Yeah, they're not far from being as fast as they're going to get.
Oh, the 20 car still has a long way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't done half of what really should be done on it.
I understand, but you're not far from having maxed out the lap time that you can make there. So.
Yeah. but we still got some room. I was amazed that Josh turned a 15.9 in qualifying.
Chris Amos says he'll catch up. Just wait.
Yeah, Chris Amos, he put on a pretty good performance in old Neil's car. He didn't even have his car, and
Chris runs.
he
If
was still
Chris's
pretty
car
fast in it.
runs, and that's been a problem in the last couple of years. If Chris's car runs, he always runs good. So
Yeah. Well, maybe this is the start of his luck turnaround because I ain't ever seen a team have that long of a stretch of bad luck.
yeah, Bill Maxwell says they're 6/10 off limited times already.
Yeah, I mean, hell, they could go run mini stock at this point. Thank you. We didn't know. Jesus.
John Campbell, remember this is the number one fan of Pitch Chatter Media here. Okay, he told us about it last week. He told me a couple weeks ago, but he told us about it last week. He said that West spanked the field Saturday night. Josh Phillips would be glad to hear that.
Yeah, we were there. I saw it.
Yeah. Do you not to switch subject away from Franklin County. I'm sure we're going to talk about a whole lot more. Well, let me grab this comment by Chris Amos first. But he said the damn thing was loose in practice, but hopefully his luck is changing. So,
Yeah, he spun out twice, I think, in practice, and I was like, "Oh hell, something's done broke on his car or something."
yeah,
And he no, he figured it out. Hell, if it was the race 2 weeks ago, he would have been right there with Josh and Jason.
yeah. I couldn't help but post that comment. I think she's just trolling you at this point.
She is because I
I
keep.
don't even. I mean, she may believe that, but I think she's just mostly trolling you. So, Lord have mercy.
That's all
But
she
anyways,
is.
did you catch any of the car store race from Langley Speedway from this past weekend?
I did not. I looked at the results when I got home on Race Monitor, and that was all I seen from that.
Yeah, Chase Burrow put up a great drive, got his first win. Good race, really. At Langley Speedway, man. I told somebody last night that Langley Speedway is a lot like Franklin County and Orange County and Tri County and Newport, and Kingsport. The races are always good, no matter what. Especially if you have a good field of cars, the races are just really good. And Langley Speedway, that flat track, and I used to think the flat tracks were terrible. I come from Franklin County. I grew up there. High banks. I was like, man, that's the only way to go. But man, the more I watch these flat tracks, man, they're epic. I mean, they can have some absolutely epic battles, especially there where they don't really have any inside walls except for on the straightaway, on the front stretch. That is, just such good racing out there. Did you see the Landon Huffman, Justin Carroll, Tiff, and not the Justin Carroll that he drives for, the other Justin Carroll.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. I saw Landon Huffman had posted something. He didn't seem happy, but I didn't see
Yeah.
the clips of what had happened.
Yeah, I mean, basically, he trying to remember which one got turned first, but yeah. So Landon got into the back of Justin Carroll. They had been battling, you know, turned him, and then Justin Carroll intentionally turned him after that. Which I was surprised they didn't have a penalty for that today. But it's just racing. They didn't carry it off the track, so I guess they were good with it. Yeah, they both were not happy with one another. I had to laugh at Landon Huffman's comment. He drives for Justin Carroll, not the same one. And he said I don't. He said I don't know any Justin Carroll except the one I drive for. I was like, that's pretty good.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, basically. But and then everybody's favorite young guy, Connor Jones, which Isaac Carroll in the comments here, he corrected the spelling, but I can't post them both. But he said Connor Jones doing a little pushing and shoving, and him and Parker Eatman got into it, I guess, on the track and then on pit road after the race. Of course, he leaves his helmet on and goes over.
Oh, poor old Jeff Gordon. Take your helmet off. Be a man.
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But he got penalized. Seen that they put out earlier that he he was on probation and had a $500 fine. So basically, slap on the wrist, little $500 fine. Which to all these rich kids don't mean anything. So, um, trying to think if there was anything else out of the car store race that was any good. Not really. Um, John Campbell, Langley, your track back running this weekend? Yes, maybe. Yeah. Looks like rain Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it just depends on when it hits, how it hits, how much it is, all that good stuff. We hadn't really had to deal with any weather, our two previous races. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll be in action with late models, modified stock fours, Pro fours, and Crown Vics. And I'm excited to have the Crown Vics back, man. The last race just wasn't the same without the Crown Vics.
Yeah, those things are the definitely the star of the show.
100%, man, 100%. And they're not the biggest field, but they are definitely the star of that show for sure. Seen that Joey Level won at Natural Bridge in the late models Saturday, and I believe, and somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they finally got somebody to beat Wyatt Coffee in the 602 late models there. Kendall Tucker looked like took home the win on my race pass. I didn't. That's the only results I got, and I believe they're correct. So I believe that's the first guy to win against him. So that was pretty cool.
Hell yeah, I still got to get up Natural Bridge. I'm eager to go see a race.
Well, they race this weekend.
Is it supposed to rain up here? I might have.
Yes.
Well.
Yes. With Raceway, they've had a hard time. So a couple of weeks ago, they tried to get a race in, but couldn't get the track rolled in. Couldn't even get the track prepped all the way to roll it in because it had rained so much the week before. And then this past week, they basically had, I guess, the same problem this week, and they had to cancel. So, but instead of canceling it altogether, they just moved the race to Sunday. Kenny Compton won the Blue Ridge Outlaws up there Sunday, and J.R. Davis took home the win in the 602 mods. Cambridge Gann finished second in that race. So that was a good one. I think that's about all the wrap up of races close by to us, anyways.
Yeah, I need to get the width too. That looks like a bad little track here. Well, I say little, it's not even. I've seen clips of the old super streets out there. I think that's what they are, isn't it? The asphalt late model looking ones.
Yeah, super streets. I'm trying to remember the name of them, but yeah, I'm reading comments and listening to you talk at the same time. I'm making sure I wasn't answering the comments. So, speaking
we need
of
to hire a producer.
Yeah, we really do. Speaking of the comments, Lauren Yoder, sponsor of the show, he says he's on a tractor. Are you coming to help with hay? I'm going to assume he's talking to you because he hasn't been able to get me to show up in like.
You're right down the road from him.
I mean, listen, I went and waited in a hayfield one day, all day for him, and he never showed up.
Using the wrong one.
Well, mine was at Smith Mountain Lake. I was on a boat, but I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
It's hard to grow hay in the lake.
Well, it is. It is. Bowman Gray Stadium drama and news. Hey, Langley, if we try to pump up the July 4th race by trying to get sponsors interested in putting up bonus money, would y'all take it? Yes, we would never turn that down. So get on it. And speaking of, we've already got, so June 21st, we got 1,000 to win modified race. TC
hell.
1,000 to win.
Look who showed up.
Lord have mercy.
The neighbor man.
It's getting uglier on here.
I had to pretty up this show for just a minute.
Yeah. I don't think
he took a long walk from about 50 feet away.
I don't think the prettying up is working, bud.
I don't know. Your rating's probably going to go up tonight.
Of course, that was Kenny Lang, for those of you who don't know. But replying here to Bowman Gray Stadium is, so we got 1,000 to win modifieds coming up. TC Construction modifieds on June 21st. And then we got 1,000 to win stock 4 on July 4th. 1,000 to win Crown Vics on July 4th. And we got some other money being added, I think, to the Crown Vic race. So, yeah.
That's Friday, ain't it?
Yeah, that is Friday. It's the night before y'all's race. Yep.
1,000 to win Crown Vics, huh?
Listen, if you enter the Crown Vics, we're going to cancel it. Okay, we're just kidding.
I was just want to watch. I wasn't going to enter it.
Oh, okay. All right. I feel much better about it. Yeah. Dave Haggerty talking about Wyatt Coffee said a couple weeks ago he won his 100th career win at Natural Bridge. So that's a lot of wins, especially considering that he's like 14 or something. He's young. So your boy Doc Love chiming in. He said producer. He knows a guy. Hey, can you send me
Who
Paul's
is he?
number? Can you send me Paul's number? All right, Bowman Gray Stadium drama news. All right, I'll do my best to get people interested. Do it to it. Let's go. Here we go. Lauren Yoder says it sounds like Wes is going to get rich at the bull ring. Well, I can tell you this, and I told him this today on the phone. Okay, so I'm not telling you anything that I ain't told him. I ain't talking crap, but I told him to prepare himself because Franklin County races the next day. I know he's trying to win the championship. He's got all these wins going. But he can go ahead and prepare himself. Then when he leaves Ararat, which will be at about 6 or 7 in the morning, when he leaves Ararat, there's going to be no possible chance that car will go back together for Franklin County the next day. So I'm helping y'all out. He should.
Why did you have to tell him that?
I'm just letting him know. Okay, just letting him know.
You shouldn't have told him.
Just saying. Dave Haggerty says that White Coffee's 12, so even more impressive. 2 less years.
100 wins and he's 12.
Yeah.
We start racing when he was 4.
And he's 4 days old. Okay, when he started racing. So, Bowman Gray Stadium drama news says that Noah's scared to enter the Crown Vics. No, it's not that Noah's scared. Okay, it's that everybody else should be scared. Okay, last time he was throwing batteries at fans and.
Well, the good news is you don't got no fans on the backstretch. So that's less people I can injure.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, you are correct, and that is where you like to wreck. So, John Campbell chiming in said, "Noah, the crowd is starting to grow. Tell Tim and his wife to keep up the good work." Absolutely.
It's all thanks to me.
Jesus. Lauren Yoder said he owns more than one car. Yes, that's great. That's great. He even told me he's thinking about bringing a different one. I told him, finishing 3rd or 4th wasn't that bad.
Lauren, how about instead of worrying about Ararat, don't put up any more money that West can win so we can help save our children at Franklin County.
Help save our children. Lord of mercy.
Terry's going to have to make another one of the videos.
Yeah.
For just a roll cage a day, you can help save children.
Just a gas welder a day. Lord of mercy. Chris Shepard said, "Did you miss me?"
Nope.
At the wall, the gate might have missed you. Didn't get any love from you this week, I guess. So, And then we got this idiot. So, Kimberly Austin. She says, "I will enter the 1K to win Crown Vic. You better gather up your sponsors and get you a car." Okay.
Oh, you done buying Crown Vics for people?
I'm not buying anything for anybody. Listen, Crown Vic division at Ararat's doing so much better now that I don't have any cars. I tell people this all the time. I owned 5, and we averaged 3. So the math didn't math on that one. So
well, that's your fault.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You
should have repoed your cars.
So yeah, I mean, I put you in one. So you and Austin.
But you know what? Who's the only one that raced your car every week until it blew it up? Of course.
Well,
me.
Yeah. Great.
I even ran that thing in the push race. I was doing extracurriculars.
Bowman Gray Stadium Drama News says, "Hell, I'd be scared just sitting in turn 1 of Trackside Park." Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a dangerous deal. I mean, you're too close to turn 2.
Yeah, you're fine in turn 1. It's just exit of turn 2. That's what we call the splash zone.
Oh my God!
You ever been to SeaWorld?
Here we go. Look, okay. Chris Shepard, he's talking to you here. Okay, he said, "Not surprised you big marshmallow." And just so you know, it was to you. He made sure that you knew.
Yeah, I don't care. He's the doofus that was over there arguing rules when he done crashed his car or wasn't even racing. He's turning into Trey before our very eyes.
Oh my God. That right there was rough. Don't talk that bad about the poor kid. John Morton says he has a car for Kim. Great.
Do you have a car for Wes? I'm sure he'd love to race you again.
I'm 100% sure he does not have a car for it. 100% sure.
He wants to race you in the Crown Vics again.
Oh God. Yeah. No, I did not say yes. But yeah, sure. Knock yourself out. You put it all together. You find somebody to score. Knock yourself out. Okay.
Look, and y'all got to give her the radio
policy between now and then, though, for you.
Y'all got to give her the radio for the receiver so she can talk to the other drivers while she's racing.
Yeah. Timmy said that then you totaled his. So.
Yeah, he was the one stupid enough to let me drive it.
And then I ended the season, so it couldn't get any worse. Okay. I had to go ahead and end the season, so it wasn't.
Well, technically, with my one wreck, you lost a third of the field. And that was a single car accident.
Oh God. Trey said he's got you. And the guy from Bowman Gray Stadium Drama News said people standing on the back street are going to leave with their underwear being a different color.
They'll be lucky if it's brown. It might end up being red after they catch stray debris.
Lord have mercy. Good Lord, this is like a book right here. I mean, it's about to cover us completely up
He's
on the
writing a
screen.
paragraph.
Chris Shepard, hey, I won 2 out of 3 of the spectator drags. Me and Ryan had a photo finish the first one. I won, and then I win the second one because y'all gave me too big of a head start. Should have given me the low line again. I would have won, but I won in my books.
Obviously, you were too busy celebrating in your own head that first spectator drag to realize that Ryan Wheat was literally feathering it. He was going bop, bop, bop. He was toying with you, young man.
No, that was the worst idea. This idea that you've given Kim here about race directing during the race, this is the worst idea ever.
Give her the radio. She'll be in second. Whoever's in first, she's going to black flag him.
Yeah, she'll say, car 50, drop back.
Yeah, 50 black flag, pulling the pits.
Oh, man. Trey Cooper said, sorry, dang. He said, the one wall hit and you quit. At least he got back in it. Ouch.
He hasn't even been back in it.
I mean, that is true. He hasn't. So.
And you hit the wall in damn burnout competition, and that scared the hell out of that guy you had with you.
No, he ended that guy. I don't think he's ever been back to the
I was getting ready to say, I haven't seen that dude ever since.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's done. He's done. No, we're getting you in on the Crown Vic action now. Dylan Maxwell says, Kimberly Austin can Noah ride with you as a guest announcer.
Yeah, we're going to have to leave the back seat in because I might sit on the left side because if I sit on the right, that car is done. Might as well not even get out there.
Jordan Gallo says the weed is here. That's what they say.
The weed is here, baby.
Oh, man. Bowman Gray Stadium Drama News. Figure 8 races at Ararat, ? Absolutely, I'd love to do it. They tell me that they did one when Jimmy Watson was running the place the last time, 2020, 2021, one or the other. They tell me that they did one, and I guess all the racers were scared. They never did another one. So we got to find some racers with some balls.
See, I've been kind of jealous because you have unlimited potential for Destruction Night races.
Oh, no, I agree.
That's the benefit of having pits on the outside is that you got that whole area to do whatever crazy stuff you want.
Here's one of your idiots, okay? Terry Radford. He says, that's not Noah, that's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, whatever that means, okay?
It's Fairly Odd Parents, dog.
Listen, Trey Cooper said he hit in practice also, so he did get back out there, even though he hasn't got back out there since, the bigger wreck there. Bowman Gray Stadium Drama News said going to be Hinchee backstretch at Ararat. I mean, you got your own wall at Franklin County off turn 2.
My job is to claim the exit to turn 2 wall at every track in the area.
Oh, man, your old lady's calling you out. She said you got PTSD.
I don't know why she doo-dooing all over me.
And Kimberly approved you to ride, so you're in, man. You're in.
All right, give me a microphone.
Oh, my God. Timmy Meadows says, figure 8. Timmy, are you in? I mean, are you coming to run the figure eight? That's the question.
Oh, he might.
Oh my God. Yeah, Jordan Gallo says, I request a figure eight trailer race. I'll help clean up. Lord have mercy.
Oh, look, another visitor. He didn't have nothing to say, I guess.
well, he's done been saying everything he needed to say in here, I guess. Oh my God, man. Christina Maggard, she's ruthless, man. She said, "Big-headed idiot and big boy idiot, such the pair."
Look, she is not happy with Terry right now, and I am not going to discuss why. That is the one thing that is off limits. I'm very disappointed as well.
Yeah. Oh man. Jeff Barneycastle said we need the rain to hold off this weekend. We do, and I ain't sure that's going to happen. So I've been watching weather, especially weather.gov. I use it a lot to try to track how things are going to go. And it don't look good for sure.
That's the only problem with these spaced out races because it seems to help a lot with the car count and stuff. More people are coming, but when you get a rain out, it feels like it's been 3 months since you've been at the racetrack.
Dylan Maxwell says he'll come back to dirt to see figure eight. I heard that he had too much dirt in his butt crack when he left the last time, so he couldn't come back.
Yeah, I don't know. He wasn't having fun, that's for sure.
Josh Phillips says the wall going to be Bud Light colors.
There you go.
Terry Radford said he can't believe Noah forgot the words to the national anthem.
Wasn't me. I'm an American patriot.
Jordan said, did everybody stopping by the podcast room, a.k.a. Daryl's office?
Daryl's office that he doesn't even use. This is just like a decoration room.
Bowman Gray Stadium Drama News says, have y'all thought about bringing Southern Wedge Late Model Series to the track? Yes. I just, a lot of these series, man, Ararat's just a different place. So, there's not a lot of seating. You can't fit that many people in there as an overall. You can't fit that many cars in there as an overall in the pit area. So these series are very difficult for us to make work financially and space wise. So
what is Wedge Late Models? Is that like them ones that got the big billboards on the top?
Not quite. They're like an old school dirt late model. I have to show you, but not quite. I don't even know where Lauren Yoder's going here. He said, when are you discussing Canadian racing?
The NASCAR Pinty Series, eh?
I guess. Dylan Maxwell says that stuff gets everywhere. Eyewear is a must. Dude, we sell glasses, safety glasses, in the merch shop up top.
$55 a pair.
I think they're like $5 or $10 a pair. They're cheap. I mean,
no, that's something I never even thought about because I've never been close enough until I went up there to watch Stock 4, and I immediately got hit in the forehead with a piece of dirt.
What'd you do? Go up to the fence there and turn?
Yeah, I watched right on the fence, and as soon as they threw it into three, it's like, wow! I was like, ah! Yeah.
I got a little too close over there one day and got just pelted. I'm like, Lord mercy. John Campbell wants to know, Noah, when are the Flatheads coming back to FCR on Speedway Lane?
It's soon. It's either next race or the one after, I believe.
You got a lot of information dialed in there. No.
I need to just print off a schedule and have it in the office here.
Terry Radford said, look, I'm sorry. It's hard to do something on the spot, especially when you've never sang the national anthem. I can sing along, but I drew a blank.
Look, I was trying to help you and not talk about it. You're making it worse.
I mean,
if I messed up the national anthem, I would never bring it up again.
Listen, he's even Mike Diaz can get all the words to the national anthem. So, I mean,
next time we're going to get somebody else.
We got Doc Love in here with some ignorance. He said he's hearing Weaver Valley, which is actually Franklin County, is loaning the Victory Lane girl for all the new trackside activities that they are at Beloit.
Hey, prayers up for the Weaver Valley announcer. He had a horrible accident. If anybody saw that, he fell off the back of looked like a late model.
Lord have mercy.
You must not have seen that one.
Hey, Kenny Lang's got you dialed in. The next race is when the Flatheads will be.
That's what I thought it was. I wasn't sure. It's so confusing to interview those guys. I can never tell which ones are modified sportsmen's.
Yeah, you just got to learn them. You learn the drivers, you'll figure it out. And you can tell by speeds and how they run. Which one's which there. Hey, so we got about 15 minutes left to go. Okay, and I know you wanted to talk about this, and I've seen it in the comments multiple times. So, Night of Destruction coming up, Franklin County Raceway on Speedway Lane on Saturday, June the 28th. Tell us about it.
So as of right now, it's a 1,000 win any car, which is, if y'all read the thing, it's subject to increase. They're looking for sponsors right now. Also, if y'all know anybody who wants to put some money in, that'd be awesome. Run a demo derby, all the fun destruction races everybody loves. Hoods up, flagpole. I think we got reverse race. In the pace car race, I want to explain this on here because I've gotten 100 questions. So the pace car race, we're not using the real pace car. Let's preface that.
Come on, you should. You should use
No.
it.
Yeah,
It'll
that
be way
thing's too
more
nice
fun when
now.
we crash into it. Okay.
That thing is too nice now.
Listen, I'll tell you where you can order, tail lights if you need to replace those when they crash into it. Because I've already done that.
We're not using the real pace car.
All right, come on.
We're going to use Timmy's Hex truck. But anyway,
Hey, that would be epic right there. Listen, I'll put up an extra $1,000 for win if they'll use that.
no,
Holy
Jordan
crap.
would have a stroke if she saw
I
that
ain't
one.
way worried about her. Don't tell her about it. Just do it.
But anyway, the idea of the pace car race is the pace car goes out there, and if you pass the pace car or hit the pace car, you are out. Now, it's to the discretion of the pace car driver whether he wants to run full tilt, 80 miles an hour, running full speed laps, whether he wants to run 20 miles an hour, or if he wants to throw her in reverse on the backstretch and start backing up, y'all better start backing up too.
In the Hex truck, that would be epic.
Yeah,
And
that
they got
thing.
insurance on the thing. I mean, take it to Hannah Basson Row. It'll be fixed.
They've already had to make an insurance claim at that track for that truck one time.
I remember that.
I don't think the insurance company's going to be pissed. They're going to be like, why do y'all keep bringing it down there?
Oh, man. Misty said, hey, I'm trying to take that truck. You can't use it. I will give you my Corolla instead.
No, we're going to use Misty's Lexus.
Hey, that would be another good one. Hell, I'll put up $5,000 if you use that one. Cash. Do it.
That's a pretty good idea.
I'm
curious. I wish she would let us use it because I want to see what that thing can do on the track.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's a good idea to use it for that, but whatever. Will Smith wants to know who drives the pace car. And before you answer that, Dylan Maxwell's here with somewhat of an answer.
Yeah, that is one option. Is that we might get Wes
Gibbons to drive.
So that way Wes can't win that race. I think Timmy even said something he might want to drive it. So I don't know. That's to be determined. But
Timmy better stick to promoting and not driving the pace car. Okay.
Well,
just saying.
That was his one must for the destruction night was we have to have the pace car race.
Listen, I think the pace car race would be epic. I mean, I really do. If you can get enough people participating and understanding and, figuring it out. I think y'all going to have to get a TV screen and you're going to have to show them one from somewhere else.
Yeah.
On YouTube so that they have an understanding of how it works.
Well,
so that's
it's pretty
the difficult
simple
part about the Night of Destruction, though. It is simple. Listen, but ain't nothing simple for a race car driver, okay? Especially people running in those, okay? Because, first of all, Whitey always said you got a seatbelt, a helmet, and no brains, okay? And every one of them some bitches qualify for that, okay? They got all those qualifications. So you got to make sure that you outline it. And that's, that was the hardest part about doing the Night of Destruction in general was making them understand how it all worked.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. So keep that in mind.
Who knows? Maybe we'll start posting tutorials on the page so they know.
I don't know how they're going to do this. I guess Terry is sitting in Timmy's lap, but Timmy says that him and Terry are going to drive. So Terry's going to be sitting on his lap while they're driving. So Timmy's going to do the gas and the brakes, and Terry's going to use the steering wheel.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh God, here we go. This is a good one from Lauren. Okay, can Chris drive the pace car? He wouldn't finish the pace lap.
Damn, you know what? That's something I never thought of. What if the pace car gets totaled?
I mean, as long as it's Misty's Lexus, it doesn't matter.
I feel like whoever totaled the pace car, they automatically lose. That's a L right there.
Misty said that her daughter Emily wants to do it very badly. She would be perfect for it.
Look, we put Emily in, well, not your bootlegger one time, just to see what she would do, and she drove no faster than 38 miles an hour. So I don't think that's a great option.
Jordan does not think it's a good idea for Timmy to drive. So just saying.
Yeah, Timmy, he hits every wall on the track when he gets out there.
Yeah.
But we also got a what we got here?
Dylan Maxwell said, the more I think about it, they may run over Wes on purpose since he's so light.
Well, then they'll be out.
I mean, there you go.
But I think, don't quote me on this, but I think the destruction races are going to be 100 to win each.
Okay.
And like I said, we're doing pace car, the push race, reverse race, hoods up, flagpole. I think that's it. There might be one more.
Yeah.
And then to cap it all off, we're going to have the 500 to win demo derby.
Yeah.
So y'all come out here.
On the same note as all the other demo derbies.
Stock compacts only. So if there's anybody from Craig County up there, don't even think about bringing your hooties down there.
Yeah, I mean, if I can just get this guy right here to quit calling me, that would be great. You gotta just quit calling me, all right?
He wants to be on the show.
Jesus. Yeah, he does want to be on the show, but he's not qualified, okay? He's not qualified to be on the show. So, oh, God. Here we go. Terry Radford said, Daddy Timmy, going to teach him how to drive. Well, you're going to be in his lap. He's probably going to teach you more than how to drive. So.
Ooh.
Let's see. And there's a whole lot of comments here. Holy crap.
Yeah, you get talking about destruction stuff, these people go nuts.
I mean, the destruction's the best. It's the most fun, man. I mean, it's the most fun night of the year. You know, I just hope there's a lot of cars. But I'll be honest with you, you don't need a lot of cars. And I know people think that you do. My first one that I ever had, it was in 2017. I mean, the place was absolutely packed. But we only had 21 total cars in the pits. And I think by the time we got to the IndyCar, like 16 or 17 started. You don't really have to have that many cars. As long as the people understand, the people that are participating understand how it works, I mean, it can be great.
If you got 10 cars and at least 3 of those guys are nuts, you're going to have a great race.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. And the more events you can keep Wes out of so somebody else can win, the better. And if y'all just go on and pay him to be the tech guy for that night, you fix your whole night right there. Everybody else will show up.
Well, that's another thing. He's saying he doesn't know if he's coming because he wants to go to Natural Bridge.
Yeah, he's so full of crap. Okay.
Yeah, I figured he was
paying too much. You need to lower it down to $1 to win. Okay, then he might not come. Misty Meadows says the difference in him hitting the wall, talking about Timmy, and you, Noah, is he hits and keeps going, and well, you just knock yourself out.
Hey, yeah, I do it once, and I do it with purpose.
Oh, Lord. I mean, you definitely do it with purpose. Bowman Gray Stadium Drama News says have lawnmower races. I've had a guy who's always wanted to do them. Oh no, there's people. Listen, you don't have to provide them. There are people out there that have them and they are ready for that exact situation.
We're gonna let them race on a whole track, or we're gonna make a little mini circuit. Because I feel like that might be a little too much speed for them lawnmowers. Somebody might end up dead.
You know, Kenny Lang's still in here, but he's hating this conversation. Just so you know, he hates IndyCar.
Yeah, Kenny's a hater of destruction events. I know.
Here we go. Here's the best comment of the night. John Campbell's got it. This is what you should do. This is exactly what should happen. Have Whitey drive his van with the Trump store so they can wreck it. Nobody's going to win that race, so you don't have to pay anything.
Well, look, I want to make you an offer.
Don't make me no offer.
I will provide you a car and give you $500 cash out of my own pocket if you race in the car. But you actually have to race. None of this, you make one lap and pull her in.
Give me a week. I'll think about it. I'll let you know. Yeah.
All right. Everybody peer pressure him.
All right, listen. Here's the guy who's late to the party. Okay. Doodle Lang. He wants to know how about that mini stock race.
What about it? We got 5 good laps of racing.
And 2 cars finished well. 1.5, as Noah said.
Yeah, 1.5 cars finished. Doodle, I wasn't joking. Seriously, go around to these guys' shops and help them work on their cars. Because yours is the only one that runs correctly throughout the whole night.
Oh, my God.
Give them parts. Do something.
Oh, Lord. Jordan Gallo said that Destruction Nights are her Daytona 500. She's excited.
Yeah, she don't. She's the anti Kenny Lang. She don't like the big cars because they don't wreck each other.
She is definitely the anti Kenny Lang. That's a good way to put it. Good way to put it. Speaking of Kenny Lang, he said hopefully a cool announcement for mini stocks incoming. Big money race, I assume. So
that'd be awesome.
Christina Maggard said that she has a racing lawnmower. So there's one.
I'm pretty sure Daryl sold the thing.
Hey, and you're going to drive it, okay?
I'm pretty sure he sold it because I went looking for it like a month ago, and I swear Josh said he sold it.
Oh, man. Doodle Lang said you can't count.
I can't count what?
I don't know what you can't count, but you can't count.
Is he talking about because I said 1.5 cars?
I guess. I'm not real sure. Patrick Barnes said just make the lawnmower race go around pit road in front stretch. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could do a whole lot of things there. Okay, Doodles. Finishing this thought here. He said it was a good 20 laps before Scott broke.
It's called hyperbole. It's exaggerating for effect. It was a hell of a. I will say I kind of glossed over that. Him and Scott Foley were having a hell of a battle for that first part of the race until Scott broke.
Doodle said, "Don't act like he broke." He said they had a battle and he took the lead.
I don't know. It looked like Scott was chasing you down. We'll put an asterisk next to that win.
Yeah. Well, there you go. David Welch says the vibe has arrived. The vibe has been here the whole time. You might be changing the vibe. I'm not sure. So, all right. Anything else about the Night of Destruction? I know you wanted to promote that out, even though your phone's over there glitching a little bit. So,
I think I got everything.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm glad you got that all out. I mean, since
spectator drags, I'm gonna put up some money for that on Destruction Night. I don't know how much. I have to talk to Terry. I'm sure he'll put up some money too. But
yeah, listen, Bowman Gray Stadium Drama News. He knows you like it. He said y'all get ready for a hate comment post tomorrow.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh man.
Said 1.5 lanes at 40 miles an hour. No, thank you.
Doodle said not from his and the camera's view.
Look, he takes it so serious.
he takes everything serious, man. Oh man. Yeah, Josh Phillips, we're used to it. Yours is so broke you don't even bring it to the track. So we're not taking comments from you. So Lord of mercy.
I think Timmy should offer a bounty. It'd really be a reverse bounty. Everybody makes an extra $100 if more than half the field finishes the race.
That's a good idea. It's good, but your luck. There'll be 2 cars that show up, and then 2 of them finish. But it wouldn't cost you much, I guess. So
look, if 2 of them showed up, I'm sure both of them would break.
They probably would. They probably would.
They'd crash going into 1 on the start. That'd be it.
Right. All right. So no racing in Franklin County this week, right?
Nope,
Racing
we
again in
off.
2
Little
weeks.
vacation.
Ararat Bull Ring, hopefully racing this weekend. Weather dependent. Um, Natural Bridge, I believe, races this weekend with races this weekend. South Boston should be back on the schedule this weekend. I believe Ace maybe Friday night. So a bunch of racing. Bowman Gray Saturday, of course, every Saturday except for July 5th in this summer stretch. So a lot of racing this weekend. So be sure to support, your local track and get out there and be part of keeping these things open. So, all right, Noah, you got anything else before we go? We've maxed out our hour here.
Just a message for Josh Phillips. Wes Givens, Wes Givens, Wes Givens. Okay, that's it.
He's used to that. He's used to that. I mean, that's I'm pretty sure you say that to go to sleep at night.
Yeah, I do. I say, look, people like
Instead of
say the
counting
racing
sheep,
prayer to Dale Earnhardt. I say it to Wes.
Well, listen, instead of counting sheep, you count Wes Givens. Win.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That is
One
exactly
stock
what
four
you
win. 2 stock 4 wins.
Crash on the back stretch with Kevin Litton. Whatever. Anyways. All right. Here we go. We're getting out of here. Episode 63 of the Pit Chatter Podcast in the books. Appreciate you guys coming on. We'll be back here next Tuesday night.